Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penj, and welcome back to Help Will Come Tomorrow. So yes, we are back with this because our last attempt did not go entirely according to plan. It was a bit of a shambles and it just didn't go very well at all, did it? So our people all died. They survived the train wreck, but they did not survive very long in the Siberian wilderness, and they all died. I think we got to, was it day 9 or 10 or something like that? We had our plucky British guy at the end there clinging on, but yes, he sort of passed away eventually. So yeah, we didn't do very well. We didn't really learn that much about the characters, and we didn't do very much crafting. We didn't get to do very much crafting because all our people were sort of so ill and hungry and thirsty and wounded and all that kind of stuff that they didn't really have very many action points available to go and do lots of stuff. So that's why we're back. We're going to go and have another go at this. We're going to put it onto the slightly easier difficulty setting so we get more of the story and we can see more of the crafting, because we didn't really do much crafting last time. We kind of got ourselves, we got the campfire and we got the little water filter thing, and we got ourselves a fence at the back. That was a bit of a sort of a last gasp thing that we did just to get something done. And I think that was about it. Oh no, we got some leaves down, didn't we, in the sort of the quarantine area for where the ill people could go. And that was about it. So we didn't really get very much done in crafting either. We didn't make our own weapons or make a shelter or anything like that. So yeah, that's what we're back. We're going to go and have a look at the stuff that we missed out on, because I think there's a lot more to this game. And yeah, clearly the survival aspect is quite hard, as you would expect from a game set in the Siberian wilderness. So we are not going to try it on survivor difficulty. That's what we did last time. We're going to go for passenger difficulty. It's the least demanding experience. Yes, please. Milder initial condition of the characters, sounds good to me. More resources and animals, that's very lovely. Less threat and aggression from the renegades, and milder weather and events. So absolutely. So hopefully this will allow us to play around with the game a little bit more. Rather than this, I felt like we were all sort of on the back foot, you know, sort of struggling to do this, that and the other. This might give us a little bit more of a chance to sort of, you know, have a play with the game and, you know, see what different things do and all that kind of stuff. So here we go. Let's start a new game and see if we can actually survive a little bit longer. And we will see if help will come tomorrow. Although it didn't last time, did it? Help did not come tomorrow. We waited a lot of tomorrows last time and help did not come. But there we go. We'll see if help comes tomorrow this time. Okay, so lots of people on a train, different backgrounds, different stories. Baddies attack the train, they blow it up, big explosion, and our survivors have managed to make their way over here, and the baddies are currently over at the train killing any survivors. And we've got ourselves these 4 people, and we have a few familiar faces and some new faces too. So we've got this chap here. This is Edward, Sir Edward Grey. He was the survivor last time. He was our last remaining person. So he's a neutral. Let's just go through his story again. This owner of an impressive and well-groomed moustache looks like a foreigner. Indeed he is. So he's a Brit. And then we've got Alexei over here as well. So he is a revolutionary. Let's remind ourselves of his story. This man looks like an educated person. It's worth listening to what he's suggesting in this difficult situation. Okay, so that's good. So we've got ourselves a revolutionary and a neutral. And then we've got ourselves Dmitry Sokolov. I'm going to assume that's Dmitry. Okay, you're an aristocrat. Okie dokie. You look like a sort of a military type chap there. This man looks like a high-ranking officer. There is determination in his eyes. Okay, he has a wonderful moustache going on. Good job with the moustache, sir. Okay, so right, so he is an officer and he is an aristocrat. And then this is Anna Mikhailova Kilkov. I'm going to assume she is an aristocrat as well, given the way she looks. Okay, so now it's a bit different. So what's your story? This maiden looks like a highborn and is not used to the hardships of real life. Oh dear. Okay, right, so we've got 2 kind of privileged people. So Anna and Edward Grey, they're going to be the sort of the fancy ones. They're going to be used to a sort of a more privileged upbringing, I imagine. Whereas these 2, the guys at the back there, so Dmitry and Alexei, might be a little bit more used to, you know, getting their hands dirty and doing some actual stuff. But yeah, it's a little bit different to last time. We've got ourselves 2 aristocrats there. 2 aristocrats, 1 revolutionary and 1 neutral. Okay, right. Well, let's get on with doing some stuff. So let's have a look at their demands here. So, I mean, that is a lot better than last time, isn't it? That is a lot better. We've got 2 demands. We've got a request for thirst, a request for water from Edward. We do have some water there, so we'll give you that to get rid of that, which is lovely. And then Chappie here, can't remember your name again, Dmitry, you are after some food. We do have some beans, which, you know, will probably do the job in a pinch. There we go. Lovely. So there you go. We've got nobody with any effect. Nobody's hungry. Nobody's thirsty. Nobody's wounded, injured, cold, anything. That is brilliant. Okay, that's very, very encouraging. I like that. That's good. So now we need to start clearing the snow. Let's actually get some snow cleared out of the way, and we'll get ourselves a little campfire underway. So, right, move the snowbank. I know you. Let's start with you. Let's get each person to remove a bit of snow. So, yeah, you can do some unsnowing, which I'm still not sure is a real word, but do you know what? I'll go with it because I like it. So you're grabbing various bits and bobs. Some mushrooms there, I notice, and some bark and stuff that we can chuck on the fire. Okay. Right, and then over here, we'll get Edward to unsnow this bit here. So this is the sort of the sort of bit where we're going to put a camp and stuff like that, if we can get round to it, which I'm hoping we can, because that's the stuff we missed out on last time. Up on the palisade, let's get you to do a bit of that there. So yeah, we did get this in last time, didn't we? We did get a bit of a palisade in. I don't quite know what good it did us. I don't think it did us any good last time. I think our people were all too unwell to take any benefit from it. And then you, military chap, you can remove the snow over here on the quarantine point. Edible roots. Ah, was that a bit of clay that we just saw there? Now, we did not pick up any clay last time at all. We got no clay, and we've already picked up one bit of it because we needed that to build a pot over at the campfire, like a cooking pot, and we just could not find any clay. But there we go, we've got a bit from under there. That's lovely. That's quite a nice thing to find. Jolly good. And then over here, the workshop. I don't know, you, whatever, anyone. Just go and do some stuff. Go and unsnow all these things. And then we'll get ourselves a fire built. Another bit of clay. Oh my goodness. And some delicious bugs as well. How lovely. Right, okay, campfire. Let's get a campfire constructed, because that is clearly important. Now, who's going to get on with each other? You and you, possibly? I'm not fond of you. Morale -5. I'd better work with someone else. Morale -5. Okay. That's probably about as good as we're going to get. What if we put you in? I'm not fond of you. Morale -5. She doesn't have a morale of -5, however. She does not. What if we switch it round to him? I better work with someone else. -5. Do you know what? Let's get him doing that, because then that finishes his action points for the day. So let's just do this. Right, so we should have enough stuff for a proper campfire. So, right, sticks. There we go. Sticks just there. And we've got loads of stones. There we go. Okay, we haven't got any tools. So now let's make this. Let's get ourselves a proper, solid campfire. There we go. Look, and their opinions are all changing and all that kind of stuff's going on. Action points are being used up. But now we do have a fireplace. Okay, right. So he is messy. So we're starting to get their sort of traits unlocking. This character does not work precisely. The quality of their construction is lower, and the credit of others constantly decreases. Oh, good, right. So he's a bit of an arfer. Just do arfer job. In return, during the makeshift action, their morale increases, and after a large action, they have a chance to regain action points. Okay, so if they do a makeshift action, their morale increases, and after a large action, which I think is a proper thing, so not a makeshift one, but the other one, they have a chance to regain action points. But if they do build something that's large, it's generally of less quality. So there is a bit of an offset there. Okay, fine. Do we get a trait for you as well? No. Okay. Right, and now cones, they can definitely go on the fire because they're not used for anything else. And then we'll chuck some needles on as well. Let's just put some stuff on the fire to keep it going. Okay. Right, there we go. Now we've got some more people with action points. This is what we didn't have last time. We just didn't have enough action points to do anything, really. Okay, maybe if we could get ourselves a water filter thing in straight away, that would be handy. And then maybe next time out, start looking at getting the shelter in. Okay, so campfire. Small water filter. Can we build a proper one of those, please? With some sticks. Are we going to have enough sticks? No, that is unfortunate. How about some needles? Oh, that copes for wood. And a piece of material. We found some rag. Lovely. Okay, right, okay, so let's get Edward on it and her. I think they got on okay, didn't they? Yeah, okay, that'll do. Right, so get us a small little sort of water filter thing. There we go. I like working with others. Is that going to be one of her trait thingamajiggers? Any traits we're going to unlock? Yes, a team worker. Okay, there we go. This character likes to cooperate. When they perform an action together with another character, they increase their own and their comrades' morale. That's very good. Also, good use of the word comrade in a game set in Russia. I like it. Okay, that's quite good. So their morale would have just gone up. Oh, that's very encouraging. Oh, I like that. That's good. Can we build this pot? because we do have ourselves the clay available. We've got the clay. We just need some structural stuff. When we could build a pot out of stone, I guess. Yeah, that's quite good. So how about we get rid of him and we put that chap in instead? There we go. They've got a bit of morale, sort of, negative stuff going on, but I think it'll be fine. I think that could be quite good. Then we can get a proper cooking pot in, which would be very, very handy. So when we find food, we can put it in the pot and actually make some proper food. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get this in. There we go. Everything can always be done better. It's good to have someone to help. Her morale will go up. His morale will go up as well. Do we find out something about you, my good sir? She is focused. She likes repetitive actions. They increase their morale when performing the same actions in a row. Okay, so we want her to just keep doing the same thing. So if we need to make some water, we can just get her to do that again and again. Okay, noted. Does he get a skill thingamajig? A perfectionist. This character prefers to do things precisely. The quality of their construction is higher and often gains credit, while their morale increases when making solid structures. But that's what we're going to try and do. I don't really want to make makeshift things. It sounds a little bit rubbish. If we're trying to survive, we need proper solid structures. Unfortunately, morale drops during the makeshift action, and after each small action, they have a chance to waste an additional action point. Oh. Okay, right. So they lose stuff if it's... The morale drops if they do makeshift stuff. Try and avoid that. But then yeah, after each small action. Now, does that count as a small action if you use one of your action points? I imagine it does. Okay, well, there we go. But now we've got ourselves a little cooking pot. I feel as though we've outdone our last people already. And we've not even been out of the camp yet. Okay. And then Chappie, how about you go to here and you filter some water? Because you might as well. There's one action point left. Let's get some water ready for the next day. So here we go. One action point. We get ourselves some water for next time round, which is lovely. Okay, right. So we've only got one person that has a bit of a sort of a requirement there, and that's he's a bit tired. He's tired. We'd better let them rest. Okay, so we need to start getting the shelter in, I think, at some point. But right now we can't do anything. No action points. We obviously couldn't go outside because the baddies are out shooting everybody, and that would be a little bit risky. So, but yeah, we've got a cooking pot. That is lovely. Okay, right. So let's end the day because we had nothing else to do. Nighttime rolls around. Let's have a little chat. So let's meet some people. So Edward... We've seen his one, haven't we? Good grief, what an adventure. Almost like in 1910 when Azerbaijani fighters derailed my train. Okay, yeah, so he has all these stories about being in trouble and stuff. Or as on Wadi Halfa in 1902, only then it was the boiler that exploded. Oh dear. Have you participated in many rail disasters, mister? Okay, so he sort of likes him a bit. Grey. Edward Grey. A very British way of introducing yourself. Indeed, I've had many adventures. I try to avoid only those in which nobody survives. Ha ha ha, you crazy man. Okay, and then we've got Anna's introduction or Dimitri. So that's Dimitri, and that's Anna. I'd like to know more about Anna. Anna, tell us about yourself. I'm cold. Get me out of here. Okay, we can't do it right now. Maybe you'd like some caviar. Oh, come on. Come on. She's obviously in distress. Try and be nice a little bit. I beg your pardon. Okay, so she does not like him. They're not gonna get on, are they? Easy, miss. A bit of humour would do no harm in this situation. Humour? I'm frozen to the bone. Please, do something. My poor Vera. She would bring me my fur now, and she would brew chai with arak. I don't know what arak is. Now, chai is a tea, but I don't know what arak is. I'm not entirely sure what that is. But those butchers. Oh, my poor Vera and Aunt Nastka. Okay, so these are the people that were on the train with her that are presumably now dead. I imagine they've been executed, which is all a bit sad. Crying won't bring them back to life. You should worry about yourself now. Okay, so there you go. Look, so a bit of sort of, friendship went back there. Why did we leave St. Petersburg? We should have stayed at the estate of Prince Uchansky. Ooh, a prince. Oh, auntie, I should have accepted his proposal. Oh, so you turned down a proposal and came out here and the train got blown up and you're out in the wilderness with 3 strangers. Yeah, I mean, there you go. It's one of those decisions that you can come to regret. But now, try and stay alive, please. Okay, this guy up here, I can't remember the names, but chap there with the big beard, with the big bushy beard, he's likeable. They are the soul of the party. The friendship of the other characters constantly increases. Okay, that's quite good. That's quite nice. Did we learn anything about anyone else? Right, and he's a braggart. Now, he was a braggart before, wasn't he? He loves to brag initially. They gain more trust, but regularly lose it during the game. So, yeah, they get sort of sick of his showy off stories. At the start, it's great, and then they get a bit weary of him showing off. Okay, and he's a humbug. Trust and friendship toward this character increase at first, but then they constantly decrease. So, yeah, so he's all right at the start. When you meet this chap, you go, wow, he's great. And when you spend any period of time with him, you go, actually, you're a bit of an idiot. But there you go. So he's a humbug. Anyone else? No. Okay, right. So nobody else. Now what do we want to do here? The structure is covered in snow. The campfire is under snow. Are you joking? We spent ages building the campfire. Oh, don't tell me we've got to do it all again. Really? Really, really? We've just spent ages building the campfire and now it's under some snow. Hang on, if we unsnow this, can we actually get sort of the stuff back that we had under it? All the resources must still be under there. Let's get her to do some unsnowing. Ah, good. Right, okay. The stuff is still there. I was going to get very, very cross. I was going to get very annoyed. So she likes unsnowing, but nothing else needs unsnowing, I don't think. No. Okay. Right. The campfire has obviously not got anything on it anymore. So let's drop a little bit of something back onto the campfire just for some heat. Okay. So we've got ourselves hungry people, we've got thirsty people. Right, we can sort out the thirst because we have water. So you, give you some water, and you, and you. Okay, lovely. We've sorted out the water issue. Right, what can we cook? Can we cook something? Cooked food. What can we make? So we need meat for stew, delicious stew. What can we do with soup? Vegetables. I mean, we've got roots. Do they count? Yes. Oh, but we need some water that we just gave to everybody else. Okay, hang on. And what's delicious soup? Vegetable and a herb. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Herbal tea. Fruit tea. We can make tea. Oh, this is a wonderful thing. And then scrambled eggs. Okay, there must be eggs somewhere around the place then. Right. We might need to go exploring. We might need to go and pick up some more things. So, right, we don't know where the baddies are quite yet. Okay, right. Send an expedition out. Let's get you two. I imagine you two are going to be pretty good explorers because you're a soldier type person, so you're probably good at going around and doing stuff, and you're quite hardy. And you're just you're knowledgeable and wise. You can accompany him and help out with the expedition a little bit. So let's send you out. And let's have a little wander around. So where do we want to go? Maybe down toward the train, I think might be a good idea. Can't see the baddies. Let's have a little search. So what did we find? Oh my goodness me, we found a gazillion things. Yes, take all of those things, please. Absolutely. Let's go to here. This is dangerous here. But, observant. This character has a chance to find additional resources during the collect exploration action. Yes, brilliant. Okay. Right, so this is the luggage car. Let's search this, though, and see what happens. Do we get an event or do we find some stuff? Sticks, rags, string, metal, and vodka. Okay, right, nice. What's that? Psychedelic mushrooms. Normal mushrooms, though. We could put them in soup and stuff, couldn't we? That'd be nice. Okay, so that's that done. So now, do we go over to there? Do we go to here? Do we go to here and just see what there is? Right, the baddies are there. I think if we stay here, that's probably going to be bad. So let's head over this way, if we can. Let's go into these woods and have a search in these woods. What is there? The young forest near the tracks. So various bits and bobs. Okay, take all of that. And then because we know the baddies are over there, let's go down here and have a little search of the train. And we can search the front bit of the train as well. Lamp oil. What's that? Charcoal. Useful. Okay, take all the stuff. And now, can we do one more? Can we do one more quick search of this bit here? Have one more search of the front of the train. Food would be nice. Food would be useful. St. John's wort and charcoal and various other bits and bobs again. Okay, the only thing we can't take is St. John's wort. Do we want to drop anything else particularly? What do we use that for? A healing herb. That does sound quite useful. Can we... So not take the psychedelic mushrooms. I don't want our people off their faces because that's going to reduce their action points. Surely they're going to be less useful if they're off their face on psychedelic mushrooms. So we'll take some of that. And I think that's it. I think that's all we can do. So that was pretty good. So, okay, return to camp. You have brought back many, many things. Okay, right. So now, can we cook anything, however? Can we make a lovely, lovely soup. Can we actually do this? Oh no, we need some water first, don't we? So let's see if we can get some water done. You do like the repetitive action, so let's get you to do this. You can filter some water, which is lovely. So we'll get 3 water. And do you know what? You can filter the water again. And because you like doing that, you got your morale up a little bit, which is good. And it gets us some water, which we needed anyway. And then you... Hang on a minute. Hang on. Who was the person who's not good at things? Touchy, you take everything personally. Then morale constantly drops. You're messy. Quality of the construction is low, but it doesn't say the quality of their food prep is lower or anything like that. But you're likable and observant. Nobody's got a food prep thing, have they? You're a braggart and a humbug. You are a perfectionist. I mean, yeah, that says the quality of their construction. I don't think it means the quality of their sort of food prep stuff. Oh no, we've done you. And you've got no action points anyway, so you can't do anything. Let's get somebody to make a bit of a soup. In fact, you know what? Should we get something over here first? Let's maybe get this done. So we'll have you and you working together. Not fond of you. Oh, yeah, a chance to recover some action points. Lovely. Let's just get a simple lining down. Plenty of needles, and that is material. We picked up an awful lot of material. Oh yeah, look at that. We hardly need any of that. Just 2 lots of that, whatever that was, canvas stuff, will allow us to build this. So yeah, let's make a solid, simple lining. There we go. We've actually got a thing done. Oh, that's wonderful. Look at the thing. It's just a rug. Essentially, we've made a rug, but now we can make a cover. We can make a bed, or we can make blankets. Oh, that's very, very good. Okay, we can't do it now because nobody's got any action points. But now you, Chappie, Edward, can you go to here and can you start making us... Oh, no, hang on. No, go there. Start making us some food. Can you make some soup? Right, delicious soup. Do we have anything that would befit a sort of a herb type thing? I don't know if we have. Okay, let's just go for soup. That'll do. That's good. That's a thing. Let's go for... I mean, edible roots are fine for a vegetable. And then we've got enough water. Not enough character AP. Oh no, I've not picked a person. You, go into there. Right, you do some cooking of some soup, which is nice. 4 lots of soup as well. Oh, this is going immediately better than our last run already. We've got some soup and a nice place to lie down. And then he's got 1 more go. He can do 1 more thing. What else can we do here? Can we do anything else? Fraternize? Okay, no. Do you know what? Just do some more water. It's not going to go anywhere. Just filter some more water. That's going to be very, very useful. So there we go. So we've got some more water. And I think we'll chuck another couple of cones on the fire. In fact, let's get it up to 40%. Lovely. Nice roaring fire there. And right, so we've got hungry people. Well, do you know what, hungry people? We've got soup. So let's give everybody something to actually eat. Oh, this is lovely. And it also warms them up. So a lady here, she might, if I give her that... Oh, it didn't reduce the cold entirely, but never mind. Right, he's hungry. And also, you're a bit hungry. Okay, that is excellent. Look at that. They've all had food. This is amazing. Right, okay, who needs a lie down? Both of you chaps. Okay, right. How about... Oh, no, we can't tell them to rest, can we? Because that's going to... Oh, no action points. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you have a little rest. You have a little lie down. I guess we can't tell anybody else to rest, can we? No, because he's occupying that at the moment. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what else there is to do. You're a bit tired and you're still a bit cold. Yeah, feed them something warmer. Increase the flame of the fire to reduce the frost at the end of the day. Do we want to just chuck some more cones on this? Maybe just get it up to 60. Yeah, the camp visibility is quite high now. So we'll leave it at that. Hopefully that will stop her being cold. And then he will hopefully recover from his fatigue. Okay, that's gone way better than last time already. Okay, right, so let's end the day. Go over into the night time. Let's get everybody else's stories. Let's get the other characters' stories. So, Alexei, hello. Dear comrades in misery, I don't want to worry, but our situation is serious. Okay, so he kind of likes that sort of thing. So he is well educated. I think he was that before, wasn't he? The character has received extensive education and can share useful curiosities in conversations. Okay. Given the weather and our current diet, we won't survive long without fresh meat and aspirin. Okay, yes, he went on about aspirin, didn't he? We are at risk of scurvy and a simple cold will weaken our bodies. Pff, aspirin? It's damn German chemistry. You're like a scholar, so you know that primitive people lived without aspirin. And they died, not even 30 years old on average. Right there. Because of a runny nose. Sometimes also because of scurvy. Okay. Must you be such a pessimist? Do you really think we will all die? Everyone? I don't know. I can see the beginning of scurvy in me. Oh, my tooth is moving. It's moving because you have hit your jaw on the floor during the accident. It wasn't an accident, but okay. The shock during the collision may have caused me microtraumas, which will manifest themselves soon. Okay, so he's a clever man. And then, yeah, Dimitri, so that's this chap down here. So this is a new thing. The situation is as follows. The enemy outnumbers you, is better armed, and knows the area. Yeah, there we go. Very soldiery, very sort of to the point. A warmonger. This character likes when something is going on, even if it doesn't have a positive effect. What do you mean when something is going on? What does that mean? That's a bit vague. There's always something going on. We're outside in Siberia, dying in the wilderness. That's what's going on. But okay, fine. So he's a warmonger. We have to secure the area. I will determine the order of patrols and changing the watch at night. Does anyone have any weapons? Okay, Captain, we are not a troop of soldiers, and we will not become it, even under such a respectable command. Nice. Nonsense. The situation has turned all of us into soldiers. My warriors need a commander. Okay, so he's trying to take charge. In that case, let's talk about who should take on this role. Less talking, more action. I take over the first watch, and at dawn we will look for the sharp stones and metal fragments so we can sharpen the perches and arrows. Do we have any of those things? I don't think we do. But everyone seems sort of impressed by his showy-offy, trying to take control sort of thing. Okay, so as you'd expect, people are hungry and thirsty and what have you. And that's fine. We'll get that sorted in a moment. What I'm thinking is, before we actually start building other things, before we start building other structures, should we not get ourselves a workshop and start making tools? Because when we go to a thing here, when we try and build something, we get the choice of an optional tool. And I think if we start using optional tools, everything will be better. And we might as well do that earlier on rather than later, because then everything we build from that point onwards will be of a higher quality and therefore we'll get better results from. So how about we get ourselves a workshop? Now, can we even build a workshop? We need string. We've got loads of string. That's very encouraging. Right, okay, so wood. Yeah, that's fine. And bark. Bark counts as wood. No, bark doesn't count as wood. Bark is not wood. Some big branches. Do they count as wood? Yes, they do, but not enough wood. Okay, what about some sticks? Lovely. And then structure. We've got a load of scrap metal. I kind of feel like we should keep the scrap metal. Oh, no, we only use... Oh, no, there's still 17 left. Oh, yeah, this is great. Okay, so character AP. So, oh, no, now I need to try and remember who was the perfectionist. Hang on a minute. Who was the perfectionist at building stuff? It was you, wasn't it? You were good at building things. You were the fancy perfectionist. And you like building things with other people, which gives your morale a boost and also his morale a boost. So let's give this a go, shall we? No optional tools to build this, obviously, because we want to build this thing to make some tools. So, okay, yeah, get that underway. So there we go. I can do better. I like working with others. Yeah, okay, fine. It's not the most advanced of things, but it will do the job. A hewer. This character has a chance to recover AP from resource processing actions. Okay. And, oh, she's got one. She's a mender. This character has a chance to recover AP from the repair of camp structures or tools. Oh, my goodness. And she's sparing. This character has a chance to regain some of the ingredients from construction and development recipes. And she's lucky. Good grief. A bit of luck can get you out of many troubles. Anything else? Wow. We found out a lot about you there. Okay, so now can we make some things? Can we make some tools now? So this is all about solid metal workshop, axes, snowshoes, sacks and clothes. But what can we do now? Tools. Can we make very simple things? Like a hammer. A hammer would be very useful. Useful for building. Can you make us a hammer, please? In fact, she might be quite good at making a hammer. You, do a hammer, please. Make us a useful hammer. And then we can take the hammer to build other things. Okay, good. So we've got ourselves a tool. Now, is the tool a one-use thing? I do not know. I don't know. But yeah, now I'm thinking, can we use the tool to build these sort of seat things around the camp to give us a bit of cold protection? Because I think that might be really handy. Oh, we haven't got enough needles. We haven't got enough needles. Okay, we might have to go out on a bit of an explore. Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's go on an expedition. Let's have a little look round. Oh yeah, look, we need to make some weapons or something to go hunting, go hunting wabbits, all that kind of stuff. Okay, send an expedition. We'll send you two, because you've got the most action points right now. Let's go to here. Let's have a little explore over in this area. Hopefully they will not see us. So lost some action points. Ah, good. Right, okay, there we go. Some useful things. And then we'll head up here and have an explore just here. See what's going on just here. And poisonous mushrooms. Let's not take the poisonous mushrooms. So everything else we'll gladly have. Thank you very much. We'll head up here, little stone circle-y thing. The mysterious cromlech or cromlech, possibly. Don't know. Okay, some berries. We can make tea. We can make fruit tea and garlic and more needles. This is a good expedition. I like this. Over to the river. Search that little corner of the river just there. And a thing has happened. Okay, right, this sort of happened before, didn't it? Under the snowy tuft of moss, you find an old deer skeleton with a magnificent fork horn. Rusted arrowheads are still stuck between its ribs. The animal was probably hit, but escaped its hunter and died in this grove. Without much thinking, you collect arrowheads and some useful bones. Okay, so a bit of scrap metal and some bones. We will take that. Thank you very much. Let's head there. Let's head just here. Oh, look, there's some rabbits, which must be different to those. Okay, that's fine. Right, we'll search this area. So what are we going to find? We find, what's that? Mold. Yeah, I'm not so fussed about the mold. We'll take other stuff. That's all useful. We'll take rocks and what have you. Yeah, we'll leave the mold behind. Can we go here and have a look at these things? You have barely come out to a more open area and suddenly a hare leaps from a nearby clump. Should we try to catch it? Or throw a rock at it? I mean, I don't think we're going to do it. Let's try to catch it. Come on, let's do some silly running around. The hare disappeared as quickly as it appeared. You shake off the snow and continue your journey, disappointed with this turn of events. Okay, can we search that area then, please? See what we get. Yep, a few bits and bobs. These guys are doing great, but he has run out of action points, but we've still got him doing stuff. Well, let's head back down here, and we'll have one more go, and then I think we'll go back to camp. Yeah, he's lost his action points now. But there we go. We got a lot of stuff. Okay, return to camp. Yes. Okay, cut back to here. Now can we build something? Can we build these seats now? Because I'm determined to get us some frost protection. So we've got 26 out of 10 needles, and this canvas should do the job. Have we got any left? Yeah, we've still got some left as well. That's very useful. And then an optional tool. Click here. And there we go. Oh, the tool is its own special little thing. We'll use a hammer, please. So we'll use a hammer to make these things. This is very good. And then we'll have you and you make them. So, yeah, okay, that's fine. Morale sort of down. But hopefully, look, the quality might go up a little bit because we're using a proper tool to do this. We're making some solid seats. So, okay, upgrade these. Are they seats? Yeah, I wouldn't say they're seats. They're just little kind of small rugs to sit on. Do you know what, though? That's better than nothing. At least we've got little places to sit. And we've made extra ones in case we have guests. Just in case somebody comes by. We can offer them our lovely hotel services. Yeah, why have we built more? That's a bit strange, isn't it? But okay, that's absolutely fine. Right, and then we need somebody to make some food. So it's going to be you, my good sir. So I think we've got enough water, haven't we? We've got 5 water. So, yeah, go to actions. Let's make some cooked food. Soup did the job last time pretty nicely. We've got enough of that. Yeah, mushrooms. Mushroom soup. Lovely. Yeah, okay, not enough. Hang on, I need to pick a person, don't I? There we go. Right, cook us some mushroom soup, please. There we go. And then we can give that to people. That's lovely. I would have thought soup might do their hydration as well, possibly. Right, where is the mushroom soup? There it is. So give each person a bit of soup. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lovely. And she's still a bit thirsty, so we'll give her some of that as well. And she could do with a lie down, but he's been tired for longer. So let's get him to have a little rest as well. So you can now have a rest to recover your sort of fatigue. And then, yeah, we need a proper cover thing. We need to get the palisade done. Next time, maybe, yeah, we'll have a go at the palisade because that also gives us protection against the wind. So maybe that would be useful as well, just to make sure she doesn't get too cold and ill and all that kind of stuff. But there we go. You've had some more soup. I'm sure it was delicious. Let's end the day because I don't think there's anything else left for us to do. But okay, right. End the day. over to night time. Let's have a little chat around the campfire and we can sing bawdy songs and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Let's check the Northern River. Let's go for that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Why should we stick in this forest in the cold? When we're still driving, a bend of the river could be seen in the north. We have to get to it. I think it's Salenga or some influent of it. Anyway, all the rivers in this area flow into Baikal. That's what I'm talking about. We'll build a raft and the next thing we see is Irkutsk. Okay, yes, we saw this before. Okay, a raft on the icebound river. He might be a little bit dismissive of that. Have you seen the rivers round here? They are icebound. How do you want to float the raft on it? Yeah, that's a good point. When the armed killers are prowling around, everything is better than sitting here and listening to your babbling. Maybe we'll build a sleigh like Chukchi people. The river will lead us. Nonsense. We haven't got a team. He wouldn't like that. He's going to tell him to shush, I think. We will harness you instead of the dogs. This is nonsense. Anyway, ice would definitely break down in the end. Okay, so he's lost a bit of sort of faith in him, but his morale goes up. Oh, and camp morale just absolutely tumbled. Okay, how about let's check the handcar, because that might have some stuff in it. Unfortunately, the locomotive will not start, but a handcar was attached to the last car. We could use it to get out of here. Okay, and we will go away toward the setting sun. Come on, if the handcar is derailed, we will not be able to put it on the track among the whistle of bullets of these thugs. Okay, right. Yeah, he's kind of negative, but he has logic behind his negativity. What if it isn't derailed? Anyway, the handcar is not everything. Saddle horses were in the last car too. So now they are chopped meat. Even if some of the horses survived the catastrophe, they were probably taken by the bandits. So instead of checking it, you'd rather sit here idle. What's wrong with you? Do you expect everything to be done for you? No, help will come tomorrow. But they've told us this. They say this. It's fine. Help will come tomorrow. Okay, so he's lost a bit of thing there. Okay, well, what's the plan then? Seeing as you keep going on about that and you're dismissing his ideas, what's the plan? Okay, tell us. First, you reconnaissance, and then you prepare a plan. We need a volunteer to examine the last car. Okay, right, so he wants to check the back of the train. I nominate Captain Sokolov. Okay, he's just nominated that guy. Okay, right, so we've got a little job to do now. So yeah, maybe we'll go and do that as well. This is wonderful. Look, everybody's got 3 action points. We can do so many things. Okay, the first thing I think we should do is get a palisade in. Currently it's clear sky. That's quite nice. We've got a clear sky going on. So let's make this. Let's use an optional tool of a hammer. And then we'll build ourselves a fence. So yeah, it reduces the damage of the camp structures caused by bad weather and yeah, a little bit of wind protection. So it should keep the chill off everybody's back, which is quite nice. So yeah, we'll try and build one of these if we can. Have we got enough stuff? Does bark count as wood? No. Sticks? Yep, that. Oh no, we haven't got enough sticks. We're in the middle of a forest and we've run out of sticks. Okay, needles are fine. And then branches. Big branches. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Have we got anything else? What's that? Oh, big. Hang on. Did we not just put big tree branches in? Yeah, that does not cut it, does it? Hang on. Do we got normal sticks? Are we 1 stick short? Can we just go to the tree and just pull a stick off the tree? Okay. We've got big sort of wooden logs there. What about that? Can we put one of them in? Yeah, okay, that'll do. And then structure, we'll use some stones. And then structure just there, we will use a bit of scrap metal. What's that there? Cut stone. Oh no, we'll keep that. And then we'll have that. So a bit of structure. We'll use the tool. Who do you want to get to do it? You and you again, possibly? Because it might get your morale up. Yeah, okay. Let's give that a go. To a proper, solid fence, please. So there we go. Everything can be done better. I like working with others, so morale kind of goes up, which is lovely. And we get ourselves a lovely little fence. There we go. That's lovely. So that is in, which is nice. So now we need to decide what else we want to do. Nobody at the moment is ill, so I don't think we want to spend our time making the quarantine point stuff. Although at some point, we probably want to do that. How about now we go and check out the back of the train? Let's go and have a look. Let's not go and look at the back of the train because there appear to be baddies on it. Can we make some sort of weapon to go hunting animals with? That's a game flaying point. So what's that? What does it do? Unlocks the animal skinning action, allowing the process of hunting game into meat, skin, and other resources. We need some weapons though. Solid hardened table unlocks the actions of producing simple weapons. That could be useful. That could be very handy. Are we going to have any resources left to do all this stuff that we want to do? Yeah, we're a bit short on the old twigs there. What about the big branches? No, they definitely do not work. Okay, we need to get some twigs. We're in a forest and we seem to run out of wood, which is a little bit unfortunate. So yes, we might have to go scavenging again. Okay, let's go expeditioning then. So let's send an expedition. Let's pick you and you, because you've got most action points. We can have a little wander about. Let's go, I don't know, up into there. What's that? What's that? Is that a little cave? Well, there might be a cave up there. That's quite good. Unknown zone. Let's have a little look around here in the covered thicket. Yep, we'll take that stuff. Thank you. Head up this way. We'll search here again. I think we've searched there before, but we'll take it. Lovely. Good, more sort of sticks and things. Let's go to here. Have a little look here. Debarked trees. Okay. So it picks stuff up here. Again, nothing overly exciting, but it'll do. What's that? What is that just there? Some sort of cave. A burnt cottage. Oh, this could be very intriguing. What's in the burnt cottage? All sorts of things. Vodka, some charcoal, string, bones. Oh, bandages. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right. And now we are full of resources. But that's good. Okay, yep. Return to camp, please. Yes, bring back all the stuff. Okay, they've brought back all their many things. Let's just chuck the rest of these things on the campfire. There we go. So the campfire's on 35%. What did we do for water last time? We've got so many things. We've got so many things. How about we stock up on food reserves and stuff? In England, it would be inconceivable. So yeah, let's stock up on food supply. So we need somebody to do some water. So let's get her to, to filter some water, because you like doing these repetitive actions and we need a lot of water. So you do some filtering of water. Thank you. And do it again, which means your morale should go up. So there we go. So what have we got now water-wise? 6 water. So now in terms of cooked food, can we make a delicious soup? Because I think we've got herbs and stuff. Like, is a golden root a herb? Yes, it is. And then we just put a vegetable in and it makes a delicious soup. Well, how about root soup? That sounds delicious. So it uses half of our water, not enough character AP to make it. Yeah, you do that then. You do that. So you make us some delicious soup. How much of that is it making, however? It's only making 3. It only makes 3. That's not great, is it? That's a bit naff. Hang on. Let's do that again then. So put that thing into there. And then we'll have vegetables, well, mushrooms. There you go. That'll do. And then you can do that maybe. So you do some cooking. There we go. We're stocking up on nice things, stocking up on food. And then can we do that again? So that would give us, get you to do that. So that would give us 9 lots of soup, which is lovely. That's very good. So that's 2 sort of servings each if we had to do that. So yeah, let's use the rest of that. We've got edible root. There you go. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, no. Hang on. No, you. Not enough resources. Oh, no, we're out of water, of course. Hang on. Go to the water, please. You filter some water. And when that's done, we'll then get the stuff. So there we go. Back we go. Cooked food. Delicious soup. Grab ourselves some roots. I don't know if that'd be too delicious, but there we go. And then that thing there. Put it over to you. You make that. And then he's got 1 point left. He's got 1 point left. Oh, no, he's got no points left. He's got no action points left. So does anyone need to have a lie down? Is anyone particularly tired? She is very tired. She is suffering from exhaustion. Let's do the food and stuff first. I don't know if we've got any spare water. No. But everyone can have a bit of soup. Lovely, 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 and lovely. Okay, right. So nobody is hungry. She's very exhausted and he's a bit thirsty. Okay, you're going to have to put up with the thirst for a while. So yeah, let's get her to have a little rest. Have a little rest over there. It'd be good if we could get a proper shelter built for that, wouldn't it? But I think that's everything done. Everything done for today. We couldn't check the train carriage, so we'll try and do that another day when the baddies are obviously not there. Because if we go when they're there, they will shoot us in the face. And we don't want that because that would be bad. Okay, so night time. Let's ask about Dimitri's discipline. I know you might have thought about leaving our camp, but you must know our chances of survival increase when we are in a group. Escaping is a sentence not only for yourself, but for the rest of us. You sound like a real gendarme, okay? Maybe, but what's wrong with that? Now I'm trying to find a way to organise the camp well. Yeah, that's very fine. That's understandable, but please don't treat us as deserters. What if we don't obey? Okay, yeah, don't treat us as deserters. We're not going to run away. That's understandable, but please don't treat us as deserters in the army. We're not going to run away. Where we run to? We're in the middle of nowhere. There's people with guns around. There's nothing funny about relaxing discipline. This is the first step to defeatism and panic. The sooner we understand it, the better chance we have to survive. You really were a gendarme, an officer, I suppose. The captain of the military police in the special corps of the 11th Army. Ooh, la-di-da, fancy pants. 11th Army doesn't tell me anything. Did you shoot cannons? Or maybe flew airplanes? Oh, he's getting a bit snarky. We'll talk about it on another occasion. Now let's focus on survival. Whether you want it or not, I'm going to get us out of this misery. Okay, everyone else seemed to like that. That's quite good. All right, what about Anna's voyage? Let's find out more about her. Anna Mikhailova, may I ask why you did leave St. Petersburg? This is probably not a question for the current circumstances. Oh, I tried to ease the atmosphere. What is left to us, if not a social chat? What is left to us? The right to privacy. Earlier, you have mentioned something about the prince and the proposal. What woman would not like to talk about it? One that turned it down and found herself around a campfire, dying in the Siberian wilderness, maybe. Fair enough. Maybe I'll at least warm up talking. In the capital, Prince Anatoly Uchansky made advances to me. He offered us shelter when we had to leave the Rainbaum residence after the abdication of the Tsar. Let me guess. A prince. So he's probably young and beautiful. He was old, fat, lame and nasty. He smelled like a horse and laughed the same way. To be honest, this camp seems more attractive to me than a knight in his arms. Wow, he really must have been a treat. Okay, so day 5 is rolled round. I've got Anna to make a load of water. So she likes doing that. She likes doing the repetitive actions because lots of people are thirsty. So let's give you all a bit of water just to quench your thirst. So there we go. Oh, you're still a bit thirsty. Let's give you a bit there. Okay, lovely. And then we've got hunger markers on a few people. So now we can sort that out with some delicious soup. There we go. Look, so delicious soup. And there's still one left. And the only thing we've got now, the only one status marker, is that chap is a bit tired. Which is okay, we can cope with that. However, he has lost an action point due to his tiredness. Now, can we go on an expedition and look around there? Possibly. We might be able to. Okay, let's brave it, shall we? So let's send him and him, because they probably, I don't know, might get on, possibly. What's their thing like? Yeah, their trust is okay. What if it's not him? What if we swap it to... Now, so he likes her, but she's got no action points left. I think he likes him. I think he likes Edward more than he does Chappie there. Let's go with Edward then. Let's send those two. So, okay, yes, please. You might as well search over here whilst we're around. Just do a bit of searching. Let's see what we get. Yep, bits and bobs. Thank you very much. And then we'll go here. And let's see what we can do. Oh, my goodness me. There's loads of animals around. Right, okay. So the train back is deadly dangerous, but he is looking for something in particular. So let's see what happens. Oh no, a thing has happened. Okay, right. This is what happened last time, wasn't it? With Lady, and she got shot. Okay, so yep, they're shooting at us. Yep, we're running away. We're legging it from those people shooting at us. Stuff is happening. Bullets are whistling all over your heads, but you run without stopping. You manage to fall between the snow heaps, but this is only a temporary asylum. The renegades do not give up and run toward you. You see with horror that you leave a trace of blood on the ground. Ah, that hospital thingamabob would have been useful, wouldn't it? Okay, I can't give up. Run toward the trees. Let's keep going. You reach a grove amongst the flying balls. When you fall between the trees, the shots stop. However, you run on, whipped by branches, almost spitting out your lungs. Finally, you slide into the cold snow exhausted, and with no will to be fighting for life anymore. What will be, will be. Hey, we've made it. Right, so they're not going to follow us. However, we didn't get many resources, and we didn't get to check the back of the train, because it all went a bit wrong. Okay, right, never mind. Right, that chap really does need to have a lie down, and you are also bleeding. Okay, right. Now we need to build ourselves a quarantine point, please. We need to get this in really, really soon. Can you two work together and get us a quarantine point? Because we've got an ill person and he is going to need some help. So, okay. Sticks. We've got enough sticks. Lovely. And material. We must have loads of that canvas left. There we go. Nice. And a tool. Let's use a hammer. And then, yeah, let's get this done. So let's construct this thing. So yeah, all sorts of bits and bobs going on. The quality of that's very good. Look at that. The quality of that's probably the best that we've got in the entire camp. So what can we have? A cover, medical tools. That is what we want. That is exactly what we want. Can you build this yourself? Hang on. Not you, because you're exhausted. You. I know you're injured, but can you also build some medical tool things? Because we've got, where is it? We've got like the slate thing, well, the cut stone. Is that it? Yeah, there. Structure, we've got scrap metal. We'll have that. Optional tool, use a hammer. Let's do this, and there'll be 1 point left. So yeah, let's do that. Get ourselves some solid medical tools made out of bits of metal and some stone that we found. No, thank you. And then, oh, he is well educated. Okay, so we can offer lovely insights into things. And now, if we go to here and swap you for him, can we do this? Can we do a bit of that? Bit of material? Can we do a bit of rag? On that, we've got water. Heal up. Let's see if he can heal himself. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, right, so his morale goes down because he's a bit hurt. But have we tended to his wound? Bleeding character. Have we not treated the wound? Is that not what we literally just did? I thought we treated the wound just then. I mean, we have got a bandage. Can we put a bandage on him? Hang on, where's the bandage? There. Dressing? Yeah, hang on a minute. Do we just apply that to him like that? No. Yeah, I thought we would have treated his wound there. We did a thing. We did a wound dressing. Stitched the wound to speed up the healing process. Maybe that comes later. Maybe that is a thing that happens later on. Okay, right. Chappie, you've got a head wound. Oh dear. Okay, right. You need to have a lie down though first. You need to have a rest. So you lie down on that comfy looking thing. And you're in shock. And you're also tired. You have a point left. What should we do with you? So probably something around the campfire might be quite useful. Have we got any water? 3 water. Could you make some more soup, my good sir? So tomorrow morning we're all ready to eat. So some mushrooms and some of that stuff. And pick you and do some cooking. Hurrah! Okay, so we've got some soup. That should be fine for the morning. There we go. So nobody is particularly hungry now. We've got tired people and wounded people and whatever. But at least nobody's hungry or thirsty. Okay, so we've just done the campfire bit. They had a little chat about how cold it was, and they're going to go out and chuck some more stuff on the fire because, as they pointed out, they're in Siberia and it's quite cold. And then we did the talk thing that we saw last time about Edward's shotgun. So he's got a shotgun called Betty, and there's a little mission thing now popped up where we can go and look for that on the train. And now the next day has rolled round, and this has popped up. So it's called Hypericum perforatum. The night is coming to an end. The morning wind brings cold and moisture. In the distance, the deer roaring finally stopped. The deers roar? What, like lions? Okay. When you get up, sleepy as always, you find Alexei in an unusual position. He clears snow on all fours under the medical point. They must be here. They couldn't have gone. What's the matter, Alexei Rabinovich? Do you have a screw loose? Not this time. Help me look for St. John's wort. There! The bearded man takes out several stems with yellow flowers from under the wooden bed triumphantly. Yeah, we brought some of those back, didn't we? From one of our journeys. Hypericum perforatum. I found a dead bundle a few days ago, but I forgot to tell you. Fortunately, it laid in a warm and shady place, so the flowers did not begin to rot. At this time of year, we'll not plant it any more, but I suggest making an infusion or an alcohol tincture. Tea will be great for colds, and in combination with vodka, it will chase away the melancholy. Alexei, in combination with vodka, everything chases the melancholy away. Oh, that's interesting. Do you have any articles on this topic? Only empirical research. Okay. So yeah, he's just making himself a little drink there. That is lovely. Okay, so we've got hungry people as you'd expect. We've got thirsty people. Yeah, he's still bleeding. I thought we dealt with that. I thought we dealt with that thing. But okay, clearly we didn't deal with it properly because, yeah, he's still injured, so maybe we didn't do it right or whatever. But you know what we'll do? I think we'll finish up for now because we've got to day 6 and things are looking infinitely better this time round than they were on our last run. My goodness me. We've got all sorts of stuff. We've got a little park. We've got a bench to make some tools. We've got a little sort of medical area. The fence is up and we've got, I mean, it says shelter. It's not really a shelter, it's just a sheet it's just a rug on the floor, but it's better than what we had last time. All of our people are alive, they haven't got any terrible conditions. I mean, we need to sort that bleeding out and he does have a head wound, so we need to attend to those. But, no one's, starving or dying of thirst or going mad or whatever. So, it's looking a lot better. And, it's nice to see all the different things that we can do around the camp and all that kind of stuff. So, we'll finish up for now, come back another time, and we'll just see how we get on. And, we can see whether help will arrive tomorrow. I'm betting it won't. So, hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very lovely indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with with how we get on next time out here in Help Will Come Tomorrow. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
How are we doing? You've just circumvented the queue. You, sir, are a cheat. Oh my goodness me, there's 12 million people that just come in from an airplane. Are you a skeleton? Are you just Skeletor? Is that all it is? You, madam. You are a pain. You are a scourge upon this earth. People are urinating on the floor.